Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Dr. Hilary Drammis, supported by the Friends of the Children of Hilton Head Island, shares information about the upcoming lecture regarding adult stem cells and their potential medical benefits. Hilary, welcome. Welcome to the show.
I'm happy to be here.
So, why are adult stem cells so important?
Basically, our body is full of these stem cells that can be harvested, and then they're developed, and they can replenish damaged cells, damaged tissues. They can be made into organs. They can potentially solve most medical maladies.
And who would benefit from this lecture in this information?
Absolutely everyone. Everyone knows somebody who either has cancer or has an orthopedic problem or has some kind of medical issue that potentially stem cells could fix and treat.
And why are these particular doctors speaking? I'll let you talk a little bit about the actual lecture and who will be coming and you know what they bring to the table.
Okay, well there's two physicians coming. Dr. Keith March, well both are experts in the field of stem cells and they're pretty much nationally known. Dr. March has been doing research for years and he focuses on chronic diseases like Parkinson's, MS, Alzheimer's, neurological deficiencies, heart failure, Lou Gehrig's disease, just about everything. The other doctor focuses more on creating organs, so like for transplants. So if you need a heart, a kidney, a lung, Dr. Atala is focusing on that. And actually, I think twice he's been named by Time Magazine as one of the top 10 major breakthroughs of the year.
Wow, that's
so
incredible.
Both of these men are outstanding, and it gives a lot of hope for people who don't have hope. This is a way to establish hope and know that soon, I think soon in the future, everybody else, the doctor's always cautious and they say it may take longer, but it's happening. For instance, I have a friend in my neighborhood who needed a hip replacement, and they said absolutely she needed surgery and she didn't care to have surgery. So she sought out stem cell treatment, got the treatment, and her hip's been fine. She's since then had one for her knee and her shoulder as well.
Wow.
So currently in the United States, they are doing it for orthopedic procedures and some others, but there's a lot of clinical trials going on, like for Parkinson's and MS, and they're getting fabulous results.
Wow, that's terrific.
It is. It's exciting.
It is very exciting. So what is Friends of the Children, and what is their connection to this lecture?
Okay, Friends of the Children was established I guess, I don't know, by 10 women many, many years ago, and they were helping to fund children's diseases and issues and problems. So when they heard that we were getting involved in that, they wanted to help and support us.
And then how can we contribute to this type of research?
Well, I think basically getting informed and knowing what's happening and maybe helping your politicians feel comfortable with funding it. Of course, people can fund it. I actually funded a neuronal stem cell study with Dr. March, which was very successful in rats. So for people who had stroke or injury to the brain, it showed very much they could recover. So I guess personally they can contribute, or they can just contribute by being supportive of adult stem cells. And I do want to emphasize it's adult stem cells. There's, of course, the embryonic, and I'm Catholic, and so I certainly wouldn't want to use embryonic stem cells, and these two physicians use adult stem cells, and they're not that difficult to harvest. We all have all these cells in our body, and so you can get it through taking them out through liposuction. That's how they currently are doing it in the United States. In other countries, they're doing it from the placenta. The cord that's usually thrown away at birth is very loaded with rich stem cells that have a very strong strength to them, that if you were to use them, I've injected them into my son who's autistic, you get very much beneficial results.
Wow.
So you could do it either through your own fat, the placenta, or even skin and baby teeth have a lot of stem cells. So our own bodies can actually be useful to repair ourselves.
It's amazing.
So
we only have a few seconds left. The date of the event and where it will be held.
It's October 5th at the Sonesta Resort, and from 5:30 to 6:30 is open bar and hors d'oeuvres, so everybody can relax and socialize. 6:30 to 7:30 is the presentation, about a half hour for each doctor, and then a half hour of question and answer.
We'll have all the information on the screen. Thank you so much for joining us today. Wonderful information.
Thank you so much for doing this.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.